Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Goblin, and welcome to Goblin Girl Studios. This might come as a surprise, but I used to be a big online gamer, and that game was Neopets. I spent hours playing every day, optimizing my daily Neopoint intake, feeding my pets exclusively with free servings of the giant omelet, and being toxic on the Neoports. Today I'm feeling nostalgic and I just want to do something super quick and fun, so let's make some Neopets paintbrush earrings out of polymer clay. I'm starting with the Neo handle of the Neo paintbrush. I roll it into a ball, flatten it out with a Neo ruler, then freehand cut out the shape of the brush handle with my Neo X-Acto blade. Okay, I'll stop. Was I giving one single thought to how heavy these will be if I start this big? I can tell you, I was not. Next, the bristles. I feel like I always see people use special techniques and products to join pieces of clay together like this. I've never done it before and never had much of a problem, but I'm no expert and I'm sure I'll learn the hard way one of these days, just hopefully not today. I use my little pokey tool to scratch some bristly looking lines into the clay. Okay, it's looking cute so far. For the paint part, let's pull out some pink clay. Oh god, this clay is just crumbling in my fingers like the Neopets site after Flash went down. I feel like I saw someone soften Sculpey with baby oil once, so I'm gonna try that. Oh wow, now it's just like a pink goo with chunks in it. I tried mixing some better behaved clays in with it, and that seemed to work, so nice. I press it out and cut out a gloopy paint shape. That gets wrapped around the bristles and all blended together. Oh, and then I gotta make some little paint drops to hang down off the brush. I love a little dangly piece. With that crumbly nightmare done, let's start on the wings. Oh no. These clays are even worse than the last one. Is this like a light clay thing? Do any of you have any tips on how to work with clay that gets all crumbly like this? Anyway, after much effort, I get it all mixed and smooth, and then I pull out the tool that probably could have helped me mix it in the first place, a clay roller. I roll out a sheet of clay that feels the least likely to snap in half from a light gust of wind, then use a template I made to cut out a symmetrical set of wings. I'm gonna put these aside for a second and backtrack because I have to get to a step that I've been avoiding. Okay, this is so dumb, but I agonized about what color of metallic clay should go around the bristles as that like bristle clamp thing. The reference is silver, but I mostly wear gold jewelry, so should I switch to gold? But also, did I hear that mixed metals are actually in now? Eventually I remembered that I'm making a Neopets earring set and it definitely does not matter, so I just went with the reference. Before I stick these pieces together, let's clean up all the clay with some isopropyl alcohol. Sculpey seems to be a bit of a dust magnet, so I used some techniques I learned from watching Valerie Wise videos to clean out all the little fuzzies, and it really worked. The clay looks all pretty and smooth and clean now. Now we can just press the wings onto the backs of the brushes to combine them. Again, I'm a little nervous that this won't be enough to actually keep it all stuck together, but I don't have Bacon Bond and I need Neopets Earrings stat. Lastly, I poked little holes for the jewelry rings to go through. And I'm starting to realize that maybe these are a little too chunky, but it'll be fine. Finally, we can bake them. And while we wait, let me show you a gallery of old Neopets fan art that I did when I was like 12. So I think these ones were done with acrylic paint on canvas, and I really wonder whatever happened to those canvases. Like, did I paint over them, or do these paintings still exist somewhere in the world? This was done in Corel Draw before I even knew what Photoshop was. Oh, and this is one of my first Sculpey pieces. I'm still doing this stuff. Here they are, out of the oven. I'm always relieved when these things don't come out burnt to a crisp. Let's paint some details on these wings. Man, now that I'm thinking of it, I have a lot to thank Neopets for. It taught me so many useful things like HTML, graphic design, and how to turn all of my hobbies into a monotonous grind in the hopes of profiting and obtaining meaningless decorative objects. I still use that skill today. Oh wow, the purple edge really makes it pop. I coated the wings with Mod Podge so that the paint would be sealed and it would have just a little bit of a glisten to it. And for the gloopy paint area itself, I'm coating that with Sculpey glaze. And I love this effect. It looks really like wet paint, and that's so cool. Once that dries, I can put all my hardware in, and this is tough because now it has become unavoidably clear that this thing is way too thick and my hardware isn't wide enough to actually go through. I kind of have to bend it fully out of shape to make it work, but it's fine. I want new earrings now. So without further ado, here's the reveal. And I think they turned out really cute. They are kind of heavy, but definitely still tolerable, so these are for sure going into the rotation. I showed these to my partner Jakey, and he didn't seem sure that people would recognize that they were Neopets paintbrushes, but he was more of a Club Penguin boy. So what do you think? Would you recognize them if you saw them out in the wild? Okay, gotta go try typing in a few more dates to see if I can unbirthday lock my old account. Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that bell. See you next time at Goblin Girl Studio. Bye-bye!